Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This year I'm taking you to Singapore Grand Prix 2023 again. As last year, my first video on YouTube was for Singapore GP 2022. So this year I was really ready and looking forward to it. Here we go. My first stop in Singapore was at the Marina Bay Sands Hotel. They are the official partner of Ferrari, and there is a half-half replica car just inside their main lobby. I also went up the Sky Park observatory deck to see the circuit from above. Next, I went to the Williams Fun Zone at the Raffles. They are having a really big event this year. I also went to check out the Red Bull car at the Tag Heuer pop-up store at Iron Orchard Road. So I got my lesson learned from last year that I got a post-race depression by just seeing the barricades being removed right on Sunday tonight because they want to have the traffic back to normal as soon as possible. So this year I decided to spend the race week in Singapore and then fly back to Thailand on Monday, just right after the race. I landed in Singapore on Tuesday and started getting into the city race week vibe. So when I arrived in Singapore during the race week, there are so many things going on, especially the event with the sponsors of the team. So just like this one, I was at the OKX event. They're showing the replica stealth mode car. There's also the simulators thing that you can try on, and they give you some freebies like cab. I also got mine on that day as well. As you can see, I was there pretty early seeing them setting up the booth, because I wanted to save my spot for the event in the evening when Lando was supposed to be there at 7 p.m. The stealth mode is just looking really stunning, or I should call it incognito mode. The night has come and Lando finally arrived. Well, it was quite worth it for me to wait to see Lando. Well, I wasn't sure about it, I was hesitant about it, I argued myself and people around me about it. But well, at least we got to see Lando talking about his new car and well, his new helmet that will be announced soon later on that night. The fact that he was there for less than 10 minutes was just shocking. It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday. Okay, it was Friday and I was on my way to the circuit. I got off the MRT at Nico Highway Station. There are plenty of signs telling you where to go. This is the closest MRT station to gate 1. If you're someone ticket holder, this is the gate that you might consider to be getting if you are going to WAF stage. So on Friday and Saturday afternoon, the drivers will appear on WAF stage for the meet and greet event. That stage is accessible to only Zone 1 ticket holders, though it's a brief time, like 5 minutes, to see the drivers on stage. But I think it's really worth to see the drivers in real, and they are just standing there, unlike in their moving cars that went by really fast. On that day, the gate opened at 1:45 and the drivers appear on the stage at 3:45. But I was queuing since 11:30, but I think it's really worth it because I got to be really in the front row. You can check the date and times and also the team that's gonna appear on the stage through the Singapore GP app, so don't forget to download it before you're attending the event.
We've got Yuki and Liam sneaking up onto stage. You two coming on ahead of time.
It's quite worth it to be in the front row as I got to take these few photos. It's nighttime and free practice 2 has started. This is the view from my seat. I was sitting at Pit Grandstand section A19, row 14 and seat 18. So after track activities, you can enter the track. Just check the location on the map. So there's a lot of things to do, like taking your photo, crossing the finish lines before the drivers, and also picking up some marbles for your collection. I have my marbles collection now. Congratulating me. Yay! Then on Saturday, I gave off to be the first person queuing up to get to the wharf stage because I got sunburned from yesterday. But at least I went to check it anyway. It was almost already over. But I got to see Louis and George. And this is when they're traveling back to the paddock. It's qualification time. And I just love qualification day, especially this year that Max Verstappen was out qualified by Liam Lawson. I was sitting not too far from Liam's garage, so this is when he brought back his car. Yes, we are insane. The night was almost perfect, but with the poor crowd management, I missed my chance to see Post Malone because they pushed me off to Marina Bay Sands instead of going to the concert. It's finally race day and I'm back at the track, and I was waiting at the same spot that I was last year just to see the parade. So this year I was standing next to a Thai fan and she helped me shouting the driver's name, and we were shouting like a lot. I have reduced the volume, so I hope it helps. Apologies in advance. So this year I bought the Zone 1 Walkabout combination tickets, so I got to sit in the pit for 2 days, and on race day I have to find the sitting spot on my own, and all the good seats are taken. I end up sitting at turn 17 because there is a screen. If there is no screen, you won't know what's actually happening on the track. The only downside of this sitting spot is that there is the screen on the top, and once everyone starts standing, you can't really see the screen. My most favorite thing of this sitting spot is that we have the expressway right above our head, and we can hear the echo of the engines. I loved it. you can still see George coming. And this is the last lap. George's gone. As I told you, if everybody starts landing, you can't really see the screen behind you, which is all the way to the top. But still, it's a good spot to see the fireworks after the race. After the race, I also have to walk around to the pit grandstand again because I wanted to get into the track, and there were only one gate open at that time. But well, this is a good chance that you get to see your favorite cars being inspected. And as usual, they are trying to get rid of people off the track. Made my way to the Padang stage to see Robbie Williams, but it was so crowded that I couldn't even get in. Still, I left the track happily that Max didn't win the race. It's Monday, it's time for me to fly home. So this is the view from the bus number 36 to Changi Airport. You can still see the track there. Unbelievable that everything happened just only for 3 days. Now you're gonna ask me, how did I meet Lando? Well, this weird video on being sport already explained itself. When I entered the hotel, I was pretty sure that I was in the right place. And you can do simulator here as well. And that's it for my Singapore GP 2023 experience. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a long time since I made the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and wait for my next video, which might be the next Singapore GP in 2024. I've already bought a ticket, so see you there.